everybody, Maria here. I hope you guys are doing great today. I hope everybody's having a great week. So I am back today to show you the tags that I finished from the last video where I started them. So today, here are the first two. These are some Santas on the chimney paper, and I did end up dyeing some seam binding red and green. And you guys, what ended up working best for me was some food coloring that I got from Ralph's. So anyhow, here we go. There's those two, and I did back them with tea dye paper, and this is some ticking from Joann's. Okay, and then these two. So this is the music paper, and you can see how different something can look just with what you cover it with. Some fabric, some green seam binding, okay, and some buttons on this guy. Okay, on this one, because of the buttons, I just wanted to have something going down that way. Love that stitch. Still plenty of room to write. Okay, and then we've got the plaid. Where's the other plaid? Here's the other plaid. And then on this one, I just took a garment pin and added a cute little charm. I have a ton of Christmas charms. Okay, and then there's that one. And then let's see, these are the red polka dots. I love this stitch. It's probably kind of hard to see on camera, but it's a zigzag, but in the zigzag it has a running stitch. So one of my more favorites. And then last but not least, these two. Again, super cute, and that's that running stitch in the zigzag. All right, and so that is these. So that is the 10 tags that I already made, which I'm very happy to have. And then today I'm going to work on some more ephemera, and it's just going to be random, some things I saw. When I watch videos, I tend to take snapshots on my iPad or my iPhone so I can have them put in my idea book and then work on them later on. So let me see what I'm going to start with. Let's see here. I think I'm going to start with just a couple of simple ones like this. So this one is just a fold out with some pockets, and I did one for a sample. And then I want to do like 3 more, and then maybe we'll decorate if we have time after we make all our bases, because you would make something for each of the pockets, and then you could stencil in here if you wanted to, but I'd probably do that ahead of time, but you could still do it. And then you can decorate these two if you wanted to, or maybe just the front one, and then you glue on 3 sides, and then that can become a pocket as well. So let's grab another sheet of paper. I'm just reaching, excuse my reach. I just want to grab the thicker cardstocks. So, and I think these were 4 inches. And then you score at 4 inches. So I'm going to grab this guy. Well, you know what? Let's grab this guy and this guy. And the one following him. And let's see. Well, you know what? I don't want 2 with holly because that's got holly in it too right now. You know what? Let's do one with the music paper, because then I think a music tag in the music paper could look good. I wonder if I already have. So I'm looking for scraps to see if I have any scraps of the music paper. Not looking like it right now. Oh, the candy cane is gorge. Let's see if I... Oh, there's that music paper. Can it go... Yeah, it wouldn't look right going that way. Okay, that's fine. So let us go ahead and cut these down to 4 inches. And the only one directional is the music paper. So that's fine. I'm going to grab my trimmer. Okay. And I just, let's see, make sure the music paper is the right way. Just going to cut these down to 4 inches-ish. And yes, I'll have to go through a few times to get through all 4. And there we go. Okay. And then let me grab a scoreboard. If I can find where I put it. Like I have a mess here right now, you guys. Just full-blown messy mess. here we go, just a little one. And we're just gonna score it 4 and 4. And if it doesn't meet nice, like this one, I just scored it 4 and 4, and it still meets just fine. So you can always take a little bit off if it doesn't work right. Grab my scoring tool. So we'll just go 4. So this is a kind of a little bit of a mass make-ish. 4. 4. Let's make sure that's, you know, straight. Okay, and then just gonna fold. Now I did round the corners on my sample, and let's see, my paper might not be cut straight because I did so many at a time. But that can be fixed. That's not hard to fix. But I'm gonna wait till after I glue the pockets on. It's just easier to do. And then this one. So let's see, is that straight? That is not straight. So I'm just gonna come in here with this guy, and we're gonna just do this. Boom, done. Okay. And then, oh, you know what? If you, so on this one that I did it different colors on the inside for the pockets. So that's what we'll do again. I'll just look through what's in the scraps and see what will look good. So let's go ahead and score again. Really, you could just score it 4 and 8, but this is a little one, so I just flip it, a little scoreboard. 4 and 4. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And that. And we're just gonna even that out at the top again. I probably should have cut them like not more than 2 at a time, but it is what it is at this point. Okay, that one's good. Again, 4 and 4. So I just think it's easier to do things like this assembly line style. Okay. Okay, there's that. And this, I love, I know I mentioned before, this Teflon bone folder is fantastic. Let's see. That one. This one's off here. Okay, and then last but not least, all right, there we go. And again, I'm just slightly off on the edges. Not the end of the world. Okay. And that paper cracked a little bit, but that's all right. I think we're gonna ink everything, but after I glue pockets in. So let's find some pockets that we think could look nice, and we'll put our scoreboard to the side somewhere because we may need that again. And we are absolutely gonna need our trimmer again. So we've got these 4, and I'm gonna pull my basket in for what I think. Get this guy out of the way. You can use thinner paper for the pockets too if you wanted, but I think I'm gonna try to stick with the heftier paper. So this could look good, because you're not gonna put more than, I think, 1 in a journal, maybe 2. So let's make a couple out of that, and some out of that, and would this brick look nice? The brick could look nice in the candy cane or that. Okay, let's go to town. So I did 2 by 4 on these 2 and 1 by 4 on that one. 1.5 by 4. Okay, so let's go to town. So each one needs 3 pockets. So this is already, I want to say 2, but let's measure it. I'm sorry, 4. Nope, this is only 3.5. That's gonna be an issue. So let's make it 2 this way. that's gotta be how big? That's gonna be just shy, so it's 1 3/4, so let's make it 1 1/2. Okay, that's good. So we can get at least one set of pockets out of this part. And we're gonna go 4. And then that's an extra. And then we're gonna do 4. And make sure that's at least, that's too big, so that's good. And 4. All right, so that's one set. Okay, and that goes in the jar. Okay, well, basket, sorry. So let's see, how wide is this? This is good, okay, so, but it's too tall. So let's take off a 2-inch piece, because we know that'll fit in. And then another 2-inch piece. Okay, and then 1 1/2-inch piece. All right. And then we'll cut them all down to 4. There we go, that's our 4. All right, that's 2 sets, and then let's see what we can get out of this. So we're gonna go to, this is small enough, yes, yay. We're gonna go to 4. Just wanna even it up, okay, 4. And then we need 2. And 2. And 1 1/2, and I was hoping to get 2 out of this sheet, but I don't think I can, obviously. So, wait, that's only 1 1/4, 1 1/2. I would have still used it. I wouldn't waste. So what do we have here left here? This is 3. Do I have more of this one in here? Let's see here. Let's see if I have more of this one in here. I don't. So let's use, oh wait, do I? This one. So that's 3 sets. Hi, Scrappy Doo. So let's do 2. And I think we can get 2 out of this one, right? So that's going to be 4. And 1 is just barely shy, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. And then we need this cut at 1 1/2. Okay, there we go. And we need it cut at 1 1/2. So you're gonna see I have a wide variety. I'm sorry, what am I doing here? 4. A wide variety of papers here. Wait, so what did I do there? This one needs to be 1 1/2. Did I do it at 2? I don't think it's 1 1/2. There we go. Okay. Some are from Michaels, some are crate paper, just different collections from over the years. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and grab a 1-inch punch. Bring these guys in. And so I'm going to punch these 2 at the same time so that your eyeball doesn't go all weird when you look at them inside the book. Ish, in the middle, hopefully. If you're a perfectionist, you can measure. Okay, and then this one will be in the middle of the book. Okay, and then same thing. 2 together. Okay, good, and then middle of the book. All right, I have little half circles flying everywhere. Then we're gonna have to decide where in the book, I'm sorry, which of our little ephemera pieces we want to match each one up with. Okay, and then last but not least, I don't think I have any great stories for right now. The puppies I babysit are doing great. They're adorable. One of them got, it went to its new home. It's Darling. All right, so we have this. Let's just match them up right now all together so that, wow, I'm seeing it come on quickly in my brain, fast. Love it, easy peasy chicken squeezy. All right, let's go. Sometimes that doesn't happen so easy. Okay, so let's just get to gluing. Yeah, he went to his new home. He's Darling. He's super huge for a puppy. Well, in my mind, for his breed. And he's just Darling. He's just Darling. I'm gonna miss him. Okay, I'm just using my art glitter glue. And I'm gonna need to get a napkin or something to wipe away the edges. So then this is the kind of pocket that needs a fair amount of ephemera, right? So we'll have to work on that, and a fair amount of the right size ephemera, because since it's only 4 inches big, it can't take those big pockets that I just made. I think I'm also going to want to ink these, but I don't know if I'll do that on screen. I personally love long videos. I go out of my way to find long videos. I love watching long videos. I love hearing people share about their life and their crafting and all that good stuff. It makes me super happy, but I know everybody's not the same as me. So this one is a little bit too long, and I might have to check the other ones too, because that might be a boo-boo on my part. I might have cut it just slightly shorter than 4 inches for this one, for this cut, and not remembered. No big deal. Okay, so what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer long videos or short videos or in between videos? What's your fancy? And would you guys share some of your favorite artists, like any kind of artist, junk journal artist, card artist, paint artist, mixed media artist? Love if you guys would share. I have a lot of junk journal artists I love, but one of my people that I love watching that just came back is Anna, and I will try to remember to link her channel below, because I can't remember her name right now, her YouTube name, but she's a fantastic creator, and she crochets, and I love her crocheting. Okay, this one cracked a lot, but no big deal, like I said before. So that's that one, and let me get my, so we're just gonna use the medium one and just do the edges. And that one, and that one. Okay, and you know what, you guys, I think you guys have seen the idea now for these, so I think since I have all the pieces for the other three, I'm going to just do the rest off camera, like I like to do, and then we can work on something else together. Okay, and maybe, I don't know, do you guys prefer seeing the nuts and bolts, or do you guys prefer seeing the decorating? What do you guys like? Do you like going through the whole process, beginning to end? What's your fancy? All right, so that we know we're going to have at least 4 of those. All right. Next is ridiculously simple, simple, simple. The next one is just a circle punch. And you could really do this with anything you want, but if you did it with thinner paper, I would suggest you back it. I'm going to go ahead and grab something I haven't used yet. Wishing I had, maybe I have to. I use this, and I really do like the candy canes. I'm going to use that one more time. And I haven't used this green one, but it's very bright. But you know what? Let's just go for it. Why not? All right. We'll make 3 of those. Oh, and you know what? We'll do it in this too, because that's a nice piece to do it with. Okay. So all you do is, and this is just not my idea by even a long shot, you can use any size punch, and sorry it's going to shake my camera. And I'm just going to do all my cutting right now, and then again I'll finish off screen once we make one. Oh, I should cut 3 circles. You know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll do not 4 different colors. We'll do 2 different colors, and I'll show you why. So what's the other color I want to do? Do I want to do the candy canes with that? Yeah, I'll do, or this. I'm going to do the candy canes. Okay, so we're going to do 3 of each one. All right, so we're going to do 3 of those and 3 of these. Okay, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm going to do. Won't do that anymore. We're just going to cut 1 of each in half. And I think I'm going to go a little lower on the halves. Okay, and then one of these, same thing. All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and punch a tiny little punch in these. Can be bigger than that, but all right, and I am going to have to ink the lower part of the circle right now because it's going to get, sorry, glued on. I'm gonna take off my sweater here. I'm a little bit warm. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna ink our lower half. This is the ground espresso I'm using. Feels like it just goes with everything I'm doing. Okay. And of course, you guys can sew around everything you do if you like. I like to sew around a lot. I don't know if I'd sew around a circle because I would be super stinky at it. And then you are just going to glue to the bottom of your circles so that you're going to have a nice little pocket. And you got to find how you want to put it on there to make it, like, you know, fit. I think like that maybe. And here, and then you're going to just glue on part of it, and it's going to become a tuck spot on your page as well. So let's glue those down. And obviously you can just be able to put something super small in there, a stamp, a ticket, something like that. Again, not my original idea. I don't know much that is anymore. Anybody's original idea, but you know, just have fun. And certainly if it's not your idea, don't claim it's your idea. Okay, so we'll have 4 of these. I think, you just don't want to look too funky. I don't think there's much of a right and a wrong on these, unless you have like a striped paper or something. All right, and then we'll do these 2. Let's see here. Yep, right there. All right. All right, one more. I think these are cute. And you can, you know, decorate them more if you want. You can put a little eyelet with some lace in there or something like that. I think it can be super cute. Or it can be super simple. Either way, it's fun. And you can do it with smaller size circles too. I just thought this would fill up a little more of the page. Okay. All right, so that's the second one done. All right, let's figure out what we're gonna do next. Right, the next thing we're gonna do is just these little flappy things, these little flips that go off your page, and they're super simple. This is a Roxy creation, and so I think this is better with thinner paper, so we're going to use thinner paper. Maybe I'm going to move some of it out of my way. Okay, so I'm going to do that just to give me a rough idea. And you don't want to, you know what, they could be as big as small as you want. You know, just keep your journal in mind that you're making and what you want to put in them, etc. Okay, we'll start with that, I think. All right, and let's just cut all our pages down to start, at least, the basic idea of them. They'll have to have more taken off. Okay. There's two. Also, if I don't decorate them for Christmas, they could be, you know, another holiday. I don't use a lot of red for anything else but Christmas and Valentine's. Although I have never made a Valentine's journal, so that would be a new one for me. If you guys have make journals, what is the last journal you made? All right, one in green. Let's go that way. I'm also working on this one right now that I've been working on for a few weeks. It is huge. I have to stop because it's so big. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Now we need to think of how wide we want it. But really, on this, it doesn't matter because I can just do this, decide how wide I want it. Because they're all going to fit within the length of the journal, the height. And I'm just going to do that, and then I'm just going to take off what's going to be left for the flap on the page. And when you're doing this, keep in mind that this could become a tuck spot for your journal, and if you want to fatten it up, you could do a couple things. One thing you could do is you could glue like book page or something on here, or you could take this, fold it back over on itself, and then that becomes stronger as well. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're just gonna do some of this and some of this. Oh, no, not that. We're not doing that. We are so not doing that. We are doing that. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. And then you're just gonna fold this on here just to give it a nice bend. Okay. And then, oh boy, what did I do? I guess I didn't bend it right, or made that too long. You know what? I'm just gonna scrap that one and we're gonna keep going. Not the end of the world. We'll keep moving. We'll get it right this time. So, fold it. And before I glue, I'm gonna fold it back on itself so that I don't make the same mistake. It's good for you to see my faux pas. Okay. So you want it to have a little space in between. There we go. I think that'll be okay. All right. Then I'm going to take, you know what? I wonder if I do that so I can show you what I was meaning before. Okay. It's not perfectly straight. So let me grab my scissors. Not that this will make it perfect, it'll make it better. That's why I like trimmers better, because I'm just not that great at it. So you could do this. This becomes your flap. Gotta take more off. Your strengthened flap, I should say. Right? And so once you do this, this is going to go onto a page. This is gonna flap back and forth. And then this could be a tuck spot on the other side. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, but we're gonna just, you won't see this back side at all. This is just for strengthening it, okay? You won't see any of that. Okay, so let's glue this part properly this time which is going to be this and this. All right. And then on that part, I'm going to get a glue book and a glue stick. And we're just going to do that. And we're going to do that. Okay. Okay, and now we've got our nice flap. Okay. Don't ever call me a perfectionist, but I just want to make that neat up. I should just use my trimmer. Okay, and then last but not least, let's find my top. So when you're doing these two, you might want to find some that go this way and some that go the other way as well. Okay, and I need my punch. I just am a fan of the 1 inch, but you guys use whatever size makes you happy. Also, using these more generic colored prints makes it so that you can decorate it however you want. Okay, so let's do another. Let's see if we can get it going this time a little nicer. Let's see, that goes in there. Make this one a little bit thicker. Not too thick though. Then I'll fold over. Pretty good. Okay. And tear, I'm not going to do the doubling over this time. Just going to make a nice big pocket. And then the other thing you could do too, if you don't want to do like I did on the first one, you can also just do like this so that it gives it just a nice rim there. Okay. Yep, that looks a little bit crooked. Because I'm the world's worst terror, but that's okay. All right, so there's that. So let's glue. I lost my glue pen topper. You know, that little pin. So I'm having to use a little map pin so it doesn't go all the way in and make rust. I keep getting off screen, I think. Sorry. And I know the lighting's just not the best, but and light is not in my future probably until next month, but that's just how it's gonna go. Okay. So put that on there. Perfect. Perfectly imperfect. All right, and so that'll just set on a page. So we've got one going this way and one going this way. All right, and my punch. And we still have one more to do, which I will do. That is a tiny, tiny sliver off at the top here. And then I think we have time to do like maybe one more thing. Okay, let's do this last one. But you know what? I'm not going to do one more right now because I want to do a green one at least. And so we won't do any more of those. So let's try something else. Let's see what else I have in my box. Oh, fun. Okay. Those will take a long time. So this one's easy. We're going to do this one next. I'm going to use this paper I didn't use. And so you just want to fold at 4 and then 4. So 4 and then 4 again. 4, sorry, 4. I'm losing my mind. And then at 4 again. And it's probably better with double-sided paper, but it is what it is here. And then you just want to get however the angle you want to get. All right, this one's kind of big, and I may use it, but I'm going to get one of the smaller papers that I printed double-sided on. Okay, so that's really cute. That's cute. That's not double-sided. Okay, let's try this. So I can't do 4 and 4 on that, but I can guesstimate thirds. Maybe there. So let's start with that. I know you're gonna get all the fun stuff with me. All the weird. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do that again. So it's not quite thirds, but it's okay. I know I said it a lot, right? That's okay. My mistakes are okay. My differences are fine. And then you're just gonna wanna make your, however you wanna do it. Okay, like that angle. But this is gonna be way too long for my thing, so I am gonna cut it, and I am gonna use the trimmer. Okay, and then I'm gonna save that little bit. So at that point, all you're gonna do is you're gonna glue here, here, and here if you want, but I'm gonna put an eyelet, and then you're gonna punch back here. So you can glue this piece, but since it's short for me, I'm not going to glue it. I'm just gonna glue at the bottom so I can fit something sized big enough there. And I am gonna punch here to where it looks like it's the middle of the biggest sheet. Okay, there we go. And so that's pretty cute. I like that. Okay, let's do one more on the other one. And we'll glue those in a minute. So we are gonna fold in thirds. Okay, one. Not terrible, not terrible. Okay, and then I kind of wish this one was red, but you know what? I think I'm gonna go this way for this one. If I can get it right. And you know what? I was gonna glue. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna glue, but then I decided I don't want to put the eyelet in. I think it'll be easier to not glue if I'm putting the eyelet in. Okay, so that is those two. So I think that is all I'm gonna do on camera for today. I'm gonna try to be making more videos for Christmas crafting. So today we made this type of little pocket, we made this type of pocket, we made this flippy flappy, and then we made this cute little tuck / pocket. So I hope that gave you guys some ideas or reminded you guys of ideas you already saw. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.